In today's world, there's a specific outfit for everything. Going on a run, use an outfit for that. Hiking, outfit for that. Work, outfit for that. Unless you work from home, then everything's out the window. Gym, cycling, which is different from mountain biking, and so on and so on. So I set out to build what is now called the Shindig Shirt. It's our first ever product in what launched the Rowdee brand. But I've always had one nagging question. Could it actually handle everything my life threw at it in a week? So I decided to wear it for 168 hours straight, testing everything that would potentially happen throughout a week in my life and seeing if it could handle, from style to durability, adaptability, and stink, everything that life threw at it. Little did I know shit would hit the fan on day 5. What I'm looking for in testing. Look, I'm not doing this because I'm a minimalist, and this isn't some anti-consumer message. I started an outdoor apparel brand, for heaven's sake. But I have always subscribed to the saying, buy nice or buy it twice. I made some ground rules for testing. Style. Can I look good in a number of outfit options? Adaptability. Can it perform well for the activity at hand? Stink. Am I going to smell like a dumpster fire by the end of the week? Durability. In case you don't know, my track record is a little hard on things. And I've got a long weekend coming up, so I decided to do Wednesday to Wednesday, which made for a good mix of both office and outdoor needs. And with that, the testing began. The first few days included a little workout.
All right, just finished kettlebell workout on day 2. Feeling pretty sweaty. Be interesting to see if I end up stinking tomorrow. I started off a little hot.
And wearing it into the office.
All right, day 3. Feeling a little self-conscious going back to the office for the 3rd day in a row wearing the same shirt, so had to style it up a little bit. Doesn't stink after the workout in it yesterday. Everything's Gucci. I think it's just more of a matter of I wear different clothes, and wearing the same black shirt every day is throwing me off. So we'll see if I get called out.
Things were going smoothly. So smoothly that I thought this actually might be too easy of a test. Which leads us to
Day 5 of testing the shirt, and it didn't quite go as planned. Just got in a huge wreck, smashed and broke my entire front tooth. The shirt held up nicely though.
Yep, I jinxed it. And what can only be described as a freak accident, I went over the handlebars of my mountain bike on a drop and head-butted a boulder, cracking my helmet in 3 places and breaking multiple teeth. My neck immediately stiffened and was pretty hard to move. My adrenaline carried me the 2-mile trek back to the trailhead.
All right, just made it back to the car after the big wreck. My tooth looks like I'm cut a little bit there. My elbow, neck is pretty stiff, hard to move. But other than that, mine's clear. Pupils seem to be dilating. Okay, so wild ride, not what I was expecting. A little too rowdy, but shirt's holding up well. 2 more days to go.
On the drive back down, my tonsils started to feel like they were swollen and my neck got more and more stiff, so I knew I needed to be checked out. But with no other option, I drove myself to urgent care, who put me in a neck brace and immediately sent me to the ER with orders to get a CT scan. I toothlessly pitched Rowdee to my nurse, paced around my emergency room for a while.
4 hours later, we're all clear. So nothing to my neck other than soreness, which is great. Very happy, very thankful to the Lord for that. Now back home. Oof, what a day.
All right, morning day 7. Going to get my tooth fixed this morning at the dentist. We're heading in the office. Can't really speak very well, but I'm surprised at how little this shirt stinks after everything I put into it. It also looks just like I picked it up on day 1. No wrinkles or stains or anything. Good sign, but let's see what today holds.
And with a stiff neck and half a tooth, 168 hours later, the test was up. Look, I expected the shirt to hold up pretty well, but I was actually pretty surprised that even after crashing into a creek bed, hours in an ER, tons of time in an office, and a couple workouts here and there, that the shirt basically looked like new. in terms of ratings, style, 4 out of 5. It looks great no matter the scenario. By choosing this midnight special version, I really set myself up for success just because it's a little more muted than some of our loud prints. So I was able to dress it up, dress it down. The only knock was due to our unique fabric blend that has a little bit of that four-way stretch. And so by day 6 or 7, after everything that I'd put it through in terms of the paces, the collar has started to widen a little bit and just lay open a little bit more than I typically would like, but not a huge deal breaker by any means. Adaptability, 5 out of 5. It was flawless, no matter the activity, from kettlebell swings to conference calls in an office to mountain biking to hanging out in a dentist office trying to get my tooth fixed. I wasn't thinking about the shirt that I was wearing. And that was the true intention behind building the Shindig shirt. Adaptability, that you didn't have to think, you knew you looked good, you felt good, and it was one less decision that you had to think about throughout the day. So 5 out of 5 for that. Stink.
Okay, close your eyes. Smell this.
Smells like Cody.
How bad does it stink?
It doesn't stink at all.
Doesn't stink at all. 7 days. Doesn't stink at all. Emergency rooms, mountain biking, workouts, office, losing a tooth. Doesn't even stink.
5 out of 5. It's day 7, but you would have no idea. From mountain biking to workouts to going for runs in 80-degree weather, it still smelled like fresh and new. That was cool. It's a good sign for being able to go on a long bikepacking or backpacking trip, or even if you're just one bag traveling across Europe, you know that you're not going to be stinking up a subway somewhere. Durability, 4.5 out of 5. This one's a little bit hard to gauge because the morning that I had my mountain bike crash, it was a little chilly, so I had a windbreaker, a quarter zip windbreaker on over the top. During the crash, I did rip through the entire windbreaker in both the elbow and then some of the shoulder area. The Shindig shirt looked perfect, but I can't guarantee that that would not be the case, so I wouldn't have had a windbreaker on over the top of it. If it would have been the one taking the brunt of the impact on a boulder, it's likely that some of the fabric would have gotten cut a little bit. So 4.5 out of 5 on that one. And now I have the answer to my question. Yes, I'm happy to say that our Shindig shirt can handle anything that we may throw at it in a week, even the unexpected, like a trip to the ER. Look, there will always be specific outfits for specific situations, like weddings, Ironman competitions, and WWE Halloween parties. But for everything else, there's the Shindig shirt. And now we can spend a little bit less time worrying about what specific outfit we need for the specific activity and focus more on living. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right?
Mountain biking, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Today, I lost some tooth.